Developments in the water crisis in Hoosick Falls.
New York City-based law firm Whites & Luxembourg filing a federal class action lawsuit against the two companies the state says are responsible for the PFOA contamination in the water supply there.
Kimberly Howard spoke with the attorney heading up this case and Governor Cuomo. And Kimberly, let's start with the attorney. What are they seeking in this suit?
Well, Ann and Greg, they want money specifically for the people who are or could be battling health issues because of this contamination. Also, those plummeting home values. This lawsuit at this point is on behalf of only people affected by this issue who still live in that community, not people who have since moved out.
Roughly 5,000 people call the village of Hoosick Falls home, and all of them have been dealing with a water crisis. They were told late last year not to drink the water from the tap because of dangerous levels of a chemical linked to cancer called PFOA. This federal class action lawsuit filed Wednesday by Whites & Luxembourg accuses Saint-Gobain Performance Plastics and Honeywell International of being negligent and causing the contamination. Robin Greenwald is the attorney heading up the case.
They are the ones that cause this to happen.
Okay.
And in fact, if they were to properly handle their waste, the government wouldn't have to regulate anything because, in fact, nothing would end up in the environment.
The lawsuit names 4 plaintiffs who are all residents meant to represent the entire community. People who are on the municipal water supply and people who have private wells. Whites & Luxembourg wants both Saint-Gobain and Honeywell to pay for the testing of all private wells in both the village and the town. They also want the companies to either pay for these homes to each have their own water filtration systems or to hook them up to the municipal water supply once it's clean. While they haven't been able to come up with a specific dollar amount, they say it will definitely be in the millions.
These companies put a chemical into the marketplace knowing it was dangerous.
Now, we reached out to both Saint-Gobain and Honeywell. Saint-Gobain sending a statement saying, in part, while Saint-Gobain has acted quickly and openly since learning of the presence of PFOA in the drinking water supply in the village of Hoosick Falls, we respect the right of individuals to pursue their claims in a court of law. Honeywell International, meantime, releasing a statement saying, in part, it's reviewing the operations of its predecessor. They say, quote, after selling the business in 1996, Allied Signal Limited Systems conducted several site investigations and received no further action letters from the state DEC. Regulations did not require testing for PFOA at the time. They add both companies say they're working with agencies to investigate the source of PFOA. Meantime, Governor Cuomo responding to this continually developing story as well. We followed him down to Kingston, where he continued his bus tour and pushed for a $15 an hour minimum wage. As part of that tour, he's also visiting Long Island, Harlem, and the Bronx. So why not Hoosick Falls, a community in crisis? Here's what the governor had to say when I asked him that question.
What about the water crisis in Hoosick Falls? Do you plan to visit that community, and if so, when?
Yeah, you can have a number of very important issues, and we do. I want to see the overall filtration device installed and then get the test results once that filtration is installed to make sure the levels are down. And then I think we can breathe a sigh of relief.
The governor says he'll make that trip to Hoosick Falls in the next few weeks. He says he thinks his office has been extremely proactive in a situation that's ever-changing, mentioning the state's Superfund site designation and his vow to find the community a completely new water source. Now, of course, we'll continue to follow this story for you. You can see the full statements from Honeywell and Saint-Gobain on our website, along with that lawsuit paperwork. Just go to CBS6albany.com and click on the Water Crisis tab. Ann?
Thank you, Kim.